Been in the garage ever since I've had it.
Really?
I kept
Okay.
it in the garage.
Okay. Looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Yes, it is. You ain't gonna believe what I'm gonna tell you. I got 12,000 hours in there.
Oh, really?
Well, every one of these cleats are $44.
Huh. Wow.
There's 106 of them.
Wow.
So you're looking at over 5,000 just for the cleats.
Wow.
I put all new bolts.
That's a lot of work.
Everywhere. I got this is a brand new sprocket.
Okay.
This is a brand new tire. I got 3 new tires on it.
Okay.
Sprockets on each side. Seals on the shafts are new.
Wow.
When I redid it, I opened up the tranny. There's a dipstick to check the oil.
Okay. Let me just take a quick look and see if I can see
I'll
it.
get a flashlight.
Okay.
I just want to show you what's what. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've never owned one of these before, so it's all new to me. Pretty cool.
It's fairly dry.
Yep.
It don't leak oil.
Okay.
Don't burn much oil.
Great.
The engine don't burn much oil. Right there's the dipstick.
Okay.
I got it taped. It just drops down in that pipe.
Okay.
And that's automatic transmission fluid in there. That's where the bands are for the steering.
Okay.
And then it's got a clutch. I put a new clutch in it
Okay.
3 years ago.
Okay.
So, like I said, you can see the cleats, everything's in good shape.
Yep.
This side, I got 2 new tires on this side.
Oh, yeah. So you got those tires from, you said Minnesota?
Yeah, there's a place in Minnesota. See,
Okay.
that's a new one. And
Oh, yeah.
that's a new one. They wore out in the middle here. See?
Oh, okay.
So I put new ones on.
Okay.
And them tires, I think, are like 300 some bucks a
Really?
piece.
Yeah. Not cheap.
No. Anyway, the engine is a 6-cylinder Chevy.
Okay.
Here's the hydraulic right here. There's a good turn. Them lights. Anyway, right there's the hydraulic pump for,
Oh, yeah.
for here's the hydraulic oil for the blade.
Okay. And just keep that full?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just top it off whenever you see it going down. If there's a leak or whatever. It,
doesn't
shouldn't leak,
No
yeah.
oil nowhere.
Okay.
I haven't put any in 2 years.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Anyway, the dipstick for checking the oil's right there.
Okay.
And I just checked that yesterday. The battery's right there.
Yeah, it looks new. Pretty
Yeah, yeah, that's a new battery. About 2. Might be going on the 2nd year.
new. Okay.
Water is right there.
All right.
The radiator, about 3 years ago, I took it off. I had it cleaned.
Okay.
Cost me $200 to get that radiator cleaned and checked out.
Yep. It's all good to go.
Yep, there's no leaks. I haven't added nothing, no antifreeze or nothing since.
Okay.
Okay, here's the fan. I put a new fan on here.
All right.
Here, this is
Okay.
the old one.
All right.
I don't know if you want the box or not. If something went wrong with it. But anyway, the fan is, if you look in here, it goes right on the outside of the radiator. See?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Nice.
And that runs with the switch. As soon as you turn the switch on, the fan goes on.
Okay. So where's the switch then? In there.
So everything's inside here.
It's all labeled.
Yeah, pretty much in here. You know, anyway, it's a standard, yeah, 3-speed transmission.
Okay.
Here's,
Okay.
that's on there. Everything's on there. Switch is here. Here's the starter button.
Okay.
This was for the wipers. The heater, right here's the heater, all hooked up.
Okay.
And that runs right off of this. This is the lights
Okay.
on top. I never got finished with the wiring. all kinds of little things, and also in the last 2.5 years, 3 years here, I've been got cancer. I ain't been doing much.
Yeah,
So.
well, yeah, it's a bummer.
But anyway, this is for the blade.
Okay.
That's all on here too.
Okay.
There, you push it forward, the thing floats.
Okay.
Back, partially in, it lets it down. This turns it.
Okay.
Everything.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. And I don't know, are you used to driving a clutch?
I don't drive it too often, but I know how. So
it's something. This thing is something you got to get kind of used to.
oh, I'm
driving.
sure. Yeah.
And your brakes. These 2 levers are your brakes.
Okay. You pull back.
Pull
Okay.
back, that stops you.
Okay.
Steer. A lot of times you got to give it a little throttle to make it turn, you know.
Yep.
And you pull the lever.
So left and right, basically.
Left. Yep.
Okay.
That goes that way. This goes this way.
Okay. And it steers pretty good.
Oh yeah, you got to pull on them, you know.
Yeah.
It's a band in there. You got to tighten the band, you know. And the bands are like brand new in there. When I opened that up, I took the whole top here off and I pulled that cover, that tranny that's in there. It's a big square thing with a plate there. I took it all off, all clean oil in there, everything.
So everything.
I went through it pretty much.
Yeah.
It took me 2 winters I spent in here
Yeah.
working on this thing.
That's a lot of work.
So, but anyway, like I said, I spent 10,000, actually parts and stuff was 10 grand.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Hey, I wanted it to use to plow the driveway, so I fixed it.
Yep. Did it work pretty well for plowing?
Oh, you can't stop it.
Really?
No.
Huh.
And I always plow in one, you know.
Yep.
You don't have to go fast.
No.
It just pushes right through that snow.
Oh, that's
There ain't
awesome.
Nothing there.
That's fun.
I already had snow right up on the windshield.
Really?
It just kept running. Yeah,
That's
just
really
kept
cool.
giving her a little gas, and she just, that blade is just rolling right over.
Yeah, I know most of these have a V blade, right?
Yeah, well, years ago, the city of Green Bay used to use these to plow their sidewalks.
Okay.
So,
Huh.
yeah. And they had a V blade on it. Exactly. And the doors all shut.
Yeah, cool.
Work.
Does the heater work in there?
Huh?
Does the heat work?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
There's no wiper on it. I never got to put a wiper on it.
Oh, that'd be cool if it did have one. Where does that hook up, do you think?
But
Like right here?
There's a place for it that they had one.
Okay.
So, and the windows, well, they don't open on there. They never did open, so.
Yep.
These your outfits on, I put these on
Oh, yeah?
to hold the blade up, you know.
Yep.
I got gravel here, so it didn't dig in so much, you know.
Yep. Cool.
In the back, got
Yeah, these are nice.
pole bars on it.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
There's a couple hitches, if you want to use them. The guy I bought it from, he used to drag logs out of the woods with it.
Oh, yeah?
There was not one good cleat left on there. He had the rubber all tore off, going over all, I suppose, all that logs and shit.
Yeah. You think that's what wrecked the wheels, too?
Well,
Or were they just worn down?
no, they were just kind of wore out, you know.
Okay. How long do you think the life of the tracks have left?
They'll probably outlive both of me and you.
Alright, just got home with this thing. This thing is an absolute tank. Look how big this thing is. Vinny likes it. Look at him hop up on the trailer. Thing is sweet. So I got this thing for $5,500. You could hear the guy, the owner of this, he said he had over 12 grand into it. The tracks alone, he said, were 5 grand. So, pretty crazy. This thing runs good too. He ran it up onto the trailer. Plow was working. So we'll have to go through everything. Lights work. The only thing it doesn't have is a windshield wiper that came on these. And it looks like they were bolted up here. You can kind of see. But thing is a unit for sure. He said he never got stuck with this and could plow through pretty much anything. The track looks like it's in okay shape. You know, this is really old. I think it's from 1968. So he said this was actually used for Green Bay city snow removal back in the 70s. Has a hitch in the back. Big tie down spots, big hooks. Thing is built really, really well. He said new exhaust pipe here. Check it out in here. Thing is really cool. You got the back window. None of the windows fold down or come out, he said. But nice big handles everywhere. Thing is just built. You got the clutch right here. You've got the throttle right there. This is how you steer it. Just like a skid steer basically. And you pull back on both for the brake. You've got the battery amperage here. You've got the water temp there. He said don't go above 150 with it. He said typically he's under 150. Total hours, you've got 1,368 hours on it. Fuel gauge right there. And then the pressure, the oil pressure right there. And then you've got headlights, backup light, and then the flasher. And then you've got heat right here. And then those are the hydraulic. These are the hydraulics for the plow. Oil dipstick is down here for the transmission. So this pops up here. He has that taped down. And here's the heater right there. So turn this thing on. You can see the fan kick on here. Little heater going. He said the cab gets nice and hot in here and it melts all the snow on the windshield. So you really don't even need a windshield wiper. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. The seat's pretty nice too. That looks like that comes off easily. Flips up. Easy access to stuff. And then this way, it's a fan back here. You can hear that going. You see the radiator back there. Big engine. All pretty self-explanatory. Vinny's very interested in it. Hydraulic fluid right here. So the place for the wipers are right here. So I'm guessing they went right there and right there. This looks like at least 60 inches tilt and up and down. And then you've got gas tank right here. So let's take the land, go test drive this thing. Alright, made it up to the land. This was like the flattest spot I could find to unload this thing, so this is my first time driving it, and we have to back it off the trailer. And it's a pretty tight fit here in the trailer, so hopefully I don't wreck anything. we don't roll this thing over. Gotta find neutral. I think that's neutral right there. Oh boy. Holy. Alright, we got her off the trailer. That was successful. Alright, that was a little scary backing that off the trailer, but we got it going and really just have to let this thing warm up. Alright, let's see if we can drive this thing. This should be interesting. Alright, we're locked in here. So we've got the control panels here. We're in neutral right now. Let's turn the key to on. The heater's going. The heat is right here on it, so it's all the way up. We don't need it all the way high here. There. Heater on. Alright. Let's see if we can start this sucker up. Push button right here. Give it a little throttle. So right here is the gear change. So first gear is going to be forward right here, like that. Now we're in first gear. Now we can slowly release the clutch. We should be able to turn here. Just like a stick steer. This thing is an absolute animal. It is really fast for what it is too. In third gear, it moves. Everything is working perfectly on it. No complaints at all. It is really, really fun. We're finally getting used to it. So you shift just like a car. So you can see the shifting pattern right here. So it's reversed. So first gear is down, all the way over to the right, down that way. Reverse is back that way. Third gear is over and up, and second gear is over and down. So it's opposite of that picture. But man, it is flawless in here. The hydraulics going up, you can hear it squeaking a little bit, but other than that, thing is pretty sweet. I really like it a lot. This thing's gonna be a beast plowing snow. All right, the hovercraft has been sitting here all summer and half of winter. You can see there's ice in there. It's a real shame because I paid like $7,000 for this thing and we just can't find the starter for it. That's the only problem. So the starter goes right in there. And yeah, we can't find it. So unfortunately this thing just sits here. So right now it's pretty much buried in the sand from letting it sit all summer. So let's see if this thing will pull it out. You guys see all the mice living underneath there? Look at all these. Look at all of them go. Look at a million of them. Holy cow. Look at. Look at all of them. Jeez. Look at this nest underneath here. Holy cow, look at all of them bouncing around. Look at that little guy. Ah! So I think I wrecked their house for the winter. So it won't rip that thing out of there, unfortunately. I'm guessing these roots go all the way back there though. It's a lot to ask for from this thing. Well, we're gonna wrap up the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next video, we're gonna be plowing deep snow with this thing. So once it snows, we're gonna get this thing out and plow a bunch of driveways, and we'll go around town plowing some stuff. So stay tuned for that video. That's where this thing really excels, is plowing in the snow. So I can't wait for it to snow a couple feet here, and then we can really test this thing out. It'll go through pretty much anything. Stay tuned for that video. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video on this thing. Stay tuned for next one, and until next time, we are out.